What is going on, guys? It's your dude Shopping. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 Madden NFL 24 teams that you can get in your online franchise to take you to the Super Bowl in year 1. I'm talking about teams that are set up to get you over the hump and get you that Lombardi trophy in your first year without a whole bunch of player development and trading for people and roster management, stuff like that. I'm talking about teams that can win right now. I'm gonna give you one caveat though. We're not gonna include the Kansas City Chiefs or the Philadelphia Eagles because I think they're the two best teams that are set up to win right now because they're the two best teams in the game. But I'm gonna give you 5 other ones. We're gonna talk about who you need to resign. We're gonna talk about salary cap. We're gonna talk about the needs, and we're gonna talk about the top players on the squad already. But before we do, make sure you stick that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also stick that notification bell so you don't miss any more franchise videos that I have planned for this channel throughout the year. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Coming in hot at number 5 are the New York Jets. That's right, the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers is on the team, making them a very big fan favorite and one that a lot of players will choose, especially if they want to get to that Lombardi trophy in that first year. It's a young team, a young defense, have young guys at some key positions. If you have to, you're going to have to re-sign some guys. Adrian Amos, the strong safety, right end Carl Lawson, strong safety Chuck Clark, and wide receiver Mecole Hardman are all up to be re-signed. Now you can choose whether you want to re-sign those strong safeties. They're up there in age, but Mecole Hardman is 25 years old. You're probably going to want to re-sign him. Give Aaron Rodgers another weapon on the outside. They have a good cap space as well. $24.5 million in cap space to free up some things, get you a free agent in the offseason if you don't make it to the Super Bowl, set you up for next year. Their top 5 guys are Quentin Williams, the defensive tackle at 93, Sauce Gardner, DB at 93 overall, quarterback Aaron Rodgers at 86, middle linebacker CJ Mosley at 85, and wide receiver Garrett Wilson at 84. Again, I love this team. It's an up-and-coming team. Again, Aaron Rodgers, I think, has 2 or 3 years. You don't know how Madden's going to do. He may retire after the first year, so you have to make sure you're playing on that, but you got the cap space to do. All right, let's keep this going. Coming in at number 4, we had the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers are very balanced, have a great defense. The only thing I worry about is their quarterback situation. You have Purdy, you have Trey Lance, you have Sam Darnold. Look, I say trade either Trey Lance or Trey Lance or Purdy, whichever one you don't start, trade the other one, get some assets. You're gonna have to re-sign Nick Bosa. He's really the only guy coming up in that first year that you're gonna have to re-sign. You have 11.5 in cap space, so you have some moves that you can make. The top 5 guys, of course, are Nick Bosa at 98. Overall, left tackle Trent Williams at 98, George Kittle, tight end at 96, middle linebacker Fred Warner at 96, and running back Christian McCaffrey at 95. Again, I think the needs for this team is an aging left tackle in Trent Williams. I really think after 1 year, he may retire. So again, use that other quarterback, whether it's Purdy, whether it's Trey Lance, to go ahead and get you some depth for the team, just in case you don't make it to the Super Bowl in year 1. You might want to get a right tackle as well. So that's it for the San Francisco 49ers. Let's go ahead and move to number 3. Coming in at number 3, we had the Cleveland Browns. I really like the Cleveland Browns. They are solid across the board. You're going to have to re-sign wide receiver Donovan Peoples-Jones. You're going to have to re-sign strong safety Grant Delpit. But other than that, there's a lot of young guys and a lot of studs on that team. You got right end Myles Garrett coming in at 98. You got halfback Nick Chubb coming in at 97. Offensive lineman Joel Bitonio, and you have wide receiver Amari Cooper at 91. and Denzel Ward coming in at 88. There is really no glaring needs off the rip. The only concern I have about the Cleveland Browns is that, man, Madden really did Deshaun Watson dirty. I think he's only a 78 overall in the game. His ratings just seem off to me. So make sure you check them before you get the team, get Cleveland. But other than that, I really like where they are. Again, they have young guys at key spots. I think this is a great team to go and surprise people and get that Lombardi trophy in the first year. Now, before I get to my top 2 teams, make sure you stick that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're loving the content. Like I said, I'll be back with some more CFM games. I'm already in a CFM. I'm gonna have all my CFM games here and have at least one CFM video every week in this Madden NFL 24 year. All right, coming in at number 2, we have the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are stacked. Yes, you're going to have to re-sign free safety Michael Hyde. You're going to have to re-sign wide receiver Gabe Davis. And you're going to have to re-sign halfback Damian Harris. And they only have $5.5 million in cap space, which is small. But again, they have everybody you need. They got wide receiver Stephon Diggs at 96. Josh Allen is at 94. Von Miller is at a 94. Strong safety Poyer's at a 90. Trey White, the DB, is at a 90. I really think, of course, this is one of the top 4 teams that can get you to the Super Bowl in year 1. No doubt about it. No glaring weakness. Maybe you want to address the needs of the linebackers a little bit, but for real, that's it. That's it. Maybe a running back, get a better running back in the draft. If you don't get to that Lombardi trophy in the first year, to retool and get there the next year. So I like the Buffalo Bills coming in my number 2 spot. All right, coming in at number 1 is no doubt, of course, it's not Kansas City, it's not Philadelphia, as we took those teams out. So who is the next team up? It's got to be the Cincinnati Bengals, coming in hot at number 2 with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Dynamic duo who I love watching them in real life, but even on the game, like Jamar Chase just makes outstanding plays in Madden NFL 24. You're gonna have to re-sign T. Higgins, DB Awuzie, and wide receiver Tyler Boyd. But you have $21 million in cap space to work with, so you have some things there. Again, Joe Burrow, 95 overall. Jamar Chase, 94, T. Higgins, 88, and Joe Mixon, 87. I really like this team. The only thing I worry about on this team, maybe the needs, is a better offensive line and maybe a couple of linebackers. But that's it. Like, they have all the guys in the key position. Joe Burrow is a beast in the pocket, and he has 3 good wide receivers to hit and a tight end. So, look, they're my number 1 team as far as outside of, again, the Chiefs and the Eagles to take and go all the way in your online franchise. Yo, if you enjoyed it, make sure you stick that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, in the comment section, let me know what team I left out. If there's a team you think that has a good shot of going to the Super Bowl in year 1, let me know. Also, let me know what team you have in your Madden NFL 24 online franchise. Y'all, I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, y'all be good, be blessed. This your dude Shop. I'm out.